From the depths of our planet to the surface of its oceans, nature commands forces of incredible power. Few are as awe-inspiring and as terrifying as the tsunami. These immense walls of water generated by earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, or landslides can travel thousands of miles across open ocean carrying unimaginable energy. Join me as we revisit 5 of the largest, most devastating tsunamis in recorded history. Witness their awesome might, the destruction they unleashed, and the indelible mark they left on our world, recreated in captivating claymation. Through these stories we'll gain a deeper understanding of the forces that shape our planet and the importance of respecting nature's power. On December 26, 2004, as many celebrated the festive season, a tragedy of unimaginable scale was about to unfold. The world witnessed the raw power of nature in the Indian Ocean, a force that would leave an indelible mark on history. Deep beneath the ocean floor off the coast of Sumatra, Indonesia, the Earth's tectonic plates shifted violently, releasing energy equivalent to 23,000 Hiroshima atomic bombs. The result was a magnitude 9.1 earthquake, one of the most powerful ever recorded, shaking the region with devastating intensity. The seafloor rose dramatically, displacing trillions of tons of water. This sudden movement generated colossal waves known as tsunamis, that radiated outward in all directions. These tsunamis traveled at speeds exceeding 500 miles per hour, faster than a commercial jet, their immense energy hidden beneath the surface of the ocean. The first signs of disaster were subtle yet ominous. A rapid retreat of the sea, exposing the seabed and marine life, a sight that puzzled and intrigued many. Within minutes, towering walls of water, some over 100 feet high, crashed ashore with unrelenting force, devastating coastlines in Indonesia, Thailand, Sri Lanka, and beyond. Coastal communities, unprepared and unaware of the impending danger, were caught off guard, leaving little time to react or escape. Buildings crumbled like sandcastles, trees were uprooted, and entire landscapes were reshaped in mere moments, leaving behind a trail of destruction. Over 230,000 lives were tragically lost across 14 countries, making it one of the deadliest natural disasters in recorded history. The scale of the disaster spurred an unprecedented global relief effort. Nations, organizations, and individuals united to provide aid, showcasing humanity's capacity for compassion. From this tragedy emerged valuable lessons. Efforts to develop tsunami warning systems and educate communities on disaster preparedness gained momentum worldwide. The need for international cooperation and community education became painfully clear, emphasizing the importance of working together to mitigate future disasters. Amid the devastation, the resilience of the human spirit shone through. Communities came together to rebuild, offering hope and support to one another. Slowly but surely, homes were reconstructed, lives were pieced back together, and hope began to emerge from the depths of despair. This disaster serves as a stark reminder of the importance of learning from the past to safeguard our future and protect generations to come. The Earth's tectonic plates continue to shift, and the ocean remains a force to be reckoned with, a humbling reminder of nature's power and unpredictability. On March 11, 2011, Japan experienced a seismic event of extraordinary magnitude, one that would leave an indelible mark on the nation and the world. A colossal earthquake, registering 9.0 on the Richter scale, struck off the coast of Honshu. It was one of the most powerful earthquakes ever recorded, unleashing devastating consequences that rippled far beyond Japan's shores. The earthquake's epicenter generated a tsunami of unimaginable scale, with waves traveling at jetliner speeds across the Pacific Ocean. Walls of water, some towering over 130 feet high, surged towards the Japanese coastline. Entire towns were swallowed in moments, leaving behind a trail of destruction and despair. Cars, houses, and even massive ships were tossed inland like toys, a stark reminder of nature's overwhelming power. The tsunami crippled the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant, triggering a nuclear meltdown. This added a new layer of crisis as radiation fears gripped the nation and the world. Over 15,000 lives were lost, with thousands more injured or missing. The economic impact was staggering, as entire communities were reduced to rubble. Despite the devastation, the Japanese people demonstrated remarkable resilience. Stories of neighbors helping neighbors and strangers offering comfort became symbols of hope. Communities came together, offering aid and a shared determination to rebuild. Volunteers from across the country and the globe joined hands to help those in need. The disaster underscored the importance of disaster preparedness and resilient infrastructure. Japan began implementing advanced tsunami warning systems and constructing disaster-resistant buildings to safeguard its future. Lessons learned extended globally, prompting nations to reassess nuclear safety protocols and improve tsunami warning systems. The world watched and learned from Japan's response. The event highlighted the interconnectedness of our world. Nations united to support Japan, sending aid, expertise, and solidarity in its time of need. The spirit of international cooperation offered hope in the face of loss, showing that humanity's strength lies in its ability to come together. The 2011 Tōhoku earthquake and tsunami remind us of nature's power and humanity's resilience. It's a story of survival, unity, and the enduring human spirit. It's a story of loss, recovery, and the need to adapt in a world of constant change. The lessons learned continue to shape how we prepare for and respond to disasters. The dialogue between humanity and nature continues, urging us to find balance and resilience in the face of an ever-changing world. On November 1, 1755, a day of religious observance known as All Saints' Day, Lisbon, Portugal, was struck by a cataclysm that not only devastated the city, but also shook Europe's consciousness to its core. The day began with solemn prayers and rituals, but it would end in chaos and despair. A monstrous earthquake, estimated at 8.5 to 9.0 in magnitude, reduced buildings to rubble in mere moments. Churches, homes, and palaces crumbled, leaving the city unrecognizable. The ground itself seemed alive, heaving and splitting apart. The horror didn't end there. Beneath the ocean, the seabed tore apart, unleashing a series of monstrous waves. The very forces of nature seemed to conspire against Lisbon. The sea receded dramatically, exposing the harbor floor and revealing a surreal, eerie landscape. Curious onlookers gathered, unaware of the impending doom that loomed just beyond the horizon. Then a towering tsunami wave as high as 20 meters slammed into the coast with unimaginable force, obliterating what the earthquake had spared. Entire neighborhoods were swept away in an instant. The tsunami radiated outward, striking not only Portugal but also North Africa, where coastal towns were devastated, and even the distant Caribbean, demonstrating the far-reaching power of this disaster. Fires ignited by the earthquake compounded the devastation. Flames consumed what little remained, turning the city into a smoldering wasteland. The air was thick with smoke and despair. Tens of thousands of lives were lost, with estimates ranging from 30,000 to 50,000. Survivors wandered through the ruins, searching for loved ones and clinging to hope amidst the devastation. The disaster shook philosophical and theological beliefs, sparking debates about the nature of God, suffering, and the role of divine intervention. It challenged the Enlightenment ideals of reason and progress. It also spurred the development of seismology as a science. Scholars and scientists began to study the causes and effects of earthquakes, laying the groundwork for modern understanding. The widespread destruction ignited curiosity to understand the forces behind such devastation. It was a turning point in humanity's quest to comprehend the natural world. The 1755 Lisbon earthquake and tsunami serve as a chilling reminder of nature's destructive power, a force that can reshape cities and lives in an instant. It's a story of immense loss and resilience. The people of Lisbon, though battered, began the arduous process of rebuilding, determined to rise from the ashes. The event reshaped Lisbon, influencing its architecture and urban planning, and left an indelible mark on European thought and culture. It reminds us of the vulnerability of human civilization and the enduring need to understand and respect the forces shaping our world. In 1883, the world witnessed one of the most catastrophic volcanic eruptions in history. Krakatoa, a volcanic island in the Sunda Strait, erupted with a fury that echoed across the globe. The eruption escalated dramatically on August 26, culminating in a cataclysmic explosion on August 27. The explosion ejected 25 cubic kilometers of rock, ash, and pumice into the atmosphere, plunging the region into darkness. The eruption unleashed tsunamis, with waves over 100 feet high, devastating Java and Sumatra. Entire towns were obliterated, and ships were carried miles inland. The eruption caused a volcanic winter, lowering global temperatures for years. Vibrant sunsets lit the skies worldwide, a result of volcanic dust particles. The Krakatoa eruption profoundly shaped scientific understanding of volcanic activity and tsunamis. It spurred advances in volcanology, oceanography, and seismology. The 1883 Krakatoa eruption and tsunami remind us of nature's immense power. It's a cautionary tale urging us to respect the forces shaping our planet. Deep in southeast Alaska lies Lituya Bay, a fjord carved by ancient glaciers. On July 9, 1958, this serene fjord became the stage for the largest tsunami wave ever recorded. A magnitude 7.8 earthquake triggered a massive rock slide, sending 40 million cubic yards of rock into the bay. The impact generated a wave of unimaginable scale, stripping the slopes of Lituya Bay bare. Witnesses aboard boats described scenes of sheer terror as the wave, estimated at 1,720 feet high, surged past them. The wave reshaped the landscape in minutes, carving new inlets. Though confined to a small area, the event captivated scientists. It provided invaluable insights into landslide-generated tsunamis. The lessons learned have shaped hazard mitigation strategies worldwide. The 1958 Lituya Bay Megatsunami is a testament to nature's raw power and humanity's quest to understand it. As we've journeyed through these stories of tsunamis, we've encountered the awe-inspiring and terrifying power of the natural world. These events remind us of our planet's dynamic nature and the forces that shape it. While tsunamis highlight nature's destructive potential, they also reveal the resilience of life and the human spirit. Communities rebuild, adapt, and emerge stronger, driven by hope and determination. Let us hold on to the lessons learned from these events. Promote awareness, support research, and build resilient communities. By understanding and respecting nature's power, we can better protect ourselves and future generations. Thank you.